Razabani for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Delighted to have with me former British champion and Sheffield's finest, Mr. Ryan Rhodes, MBE and all of that as well. Ryan, firstly, how are we doing, mate?
Yeah, good, mate. Good. Great to be around the Sky team again. A great concept, an exciting weekend. I'm looking forward to it.
Let's stick with the concept. Your man, Ricky Reeves, is on this card. I just asked him there now. He's 2-0. And I said to him, what was your intention of going into a tournament? You could have easily, with someone like Ryan behind you, take your time, learn your craft. There's so many promoters and network TV deals out there and available. What was your reasons for doing this? And he said to me, listen, there's a huge financial prize and also the opening of doors to having a contract. Now, were you imperative? Were you quite... Did he take advice upon you quite a lot before going into this?
So Ricky joined me probably around 4 months before lockdown. And when he first came to me and we sat down and we had a chat, he said, I'm 30 years old, I'm starting late. If there was any opportunity that we could get on a Sky platform or anything like that, or in a big tournament, please get me on. I'd love to fight. Then we went into lockdown. So obviously we came out of lockdown, came out of all the situation last year, and Ricky then went professional. He had his first fight, knocked the guy out in the 3rd round, I think it was. Then he fought was it just after Christmas or just before? Anyway, then he went the distance in his last fight. Then we was in the gym one day and he said, oh, have you seen the tournament, boxer tournament? I says, no. He says, it's for cruiserweights. He went, oh, that'd be a dream. I jumped in the car, went home that night, made a few phone calls, made a few texts, and I got a great text back. Not going to say who from, but I got a great text back. Yep, it's true. We'll definitely put Ricky's name forward. We'll be in touch. About a week later, I got a text. We're putting Ricky's name forward. We want him in the event. It's going to be a great attribute to the event. So he's in. I phoned Ricky, straight away. I put him on loudspeaker. Me and my missus was in the living room, and he was screaming like a little kid. I can't believe it. So it's a tournament. Well, I'm going to say it's a tournament what Ricky's talked about for a long time. He's really wants that big opportunity, and what bigger opportunity live on Sky Sports in the boxer tournament.
How different was training? Because obviously this is 3 rounds. You win, you go backstage, you got to relax, keep composed, come out, you win, go backstage, repeat the cycle again, and then go out for the final. So how did you change preparation for him to be ready for this?
So we've just done exactly what you've just said. So he's jumped in the ring, sparred, done 4 rounds, intense sparring with maybe a couple of opponents, or I've really pushed his opponent to really put it on Ricky. He's jumped out the ring, we've had 30 minutes, 40-minute rest, then we've jumped in the ring and gone on the pads. I've really worked him on the pads, intense pad session. We've done 3 or 4 rounds again, then we've jumped out again, rested 30 minutes, 35 minutes. Then we've jumped on the bags and I've really worked him on an intense bag session. So we've done that for the last 3 weeks now. So we've took it up, took it down, brought his heart rate up, took it back down, and we've just tried to emulate what it's going to be like in that ring on Saturday night. You can get it as close as possible, but it's never going to be the same. So we've just covered all bases and we're really confident.
How tough is it going to be? You've got some great fighters here. Elias Zora, obviously, the favourite. I think the 2 most experienced are fighting each other.
Yeah, get them out of the way first. The 2 favourites are fighting each other, which is great. We're confident, we're happy. Whoever who's going to fight, we're very confident. He wanted this event, so he's got to go out there and show everybody how much he wanted this event. He's got it. It's time for him to deliver.
Absolutely. Well, we wish Ricky all the best on Saturday night. Don't get distracted by any background interferences.
Never do. I'm a professional. You're talking to a professional here.
I just want to touch on, obviously, a man from Sheffield announced his retirement, Brook. Right thing to do?
The best thing he could have done. if you would ask 100 fighters how they would want to go out on their last fight, on a retirement fight, that would be the fight to go out. On top, live on Sky Sports box office, against his arch rival, Amir Khan, that was the best way to go out. He's done the right decision.
How hard would it have been for him? Because there were still millions on the table, you know? And I'm not sure what Kell Brook's lifestyle's like, but you're letting go of a few million to retire. How difficult is that decision for a fighter?
I believe he will have questioned it and sat down and thought about it with his father Terry. I believe he will have asked his close family, sat down with Dominic and talked to Dominic. It will have been quite a tough decision, but Kell's done very well in his boxing career. He's earned some good money, and especially his last fight, he's earned very good money. So I don't think it was about the money. I think he's done it for a long time. I know Kell and I know him well. I probably feel he's probably fell out of love with the sport the last couple of years, but this fight got him back up for it again. This fight got his mojo going again. Like he said, I think once he won that fight, I think he already had it in his head. If I really think I know Kell well, I think he already had it in his head to retire. But he probably did the right decision. Sit down, see what was on the table, talk to different people, see what was out there, and then he made the decision of retiring. Best decision for him.
Do you think Khan should follow suit as well?
On his last performance, yeah. I mean, Khan looked a shadow of himself. Kell did amazing in that fight, but he also looked amazing, boxed amazing, because Khan was a shadow of himself as well. So on that performance, yeah, I think Khan has seen his better days, and I think Khan's done extremely well with fights, with money. He's worth a hell of a lot of money, and I think he should retire as well.
Ryan, you grew up with Naz. Naz was known as one of the most flamboyant fighters, most entertaining fighters to come out of the UK. A lot of fighters recently are starting to be compared with Naz. About Adam Naseem, who's a new kid on the block. Ben Whittaker just signed with Boxer yesterday. Is there anyone that can come close to Naz, or what do you think?
What I've seen, no. I think Naz was a one-off. I think there's very few fighters in the world what could do, what could say, what could act like Naz was. For a featherweight to punch like he did, there'll never ever be another featherweight like it. Honestly, and do you know what? We never saw the best of him. We never saw the best of him. I saw how good Naz was. I saw when big guys came to spar with Naz, who was potentially going to do this and going to do that. And Naz just messed them, played with them and made it look so easy. I honestly think there's going to be plenty of good fighters to come out of the UK in the next few years, but there'll be no one like Naz.
There'll never be another Naz. Ryan,
never.
We wish you all the best on Saturday night. I'm sure, we'll catch up with you then as well.
Absolutely, can't wait.
Ryan Rhodes, IFL TV, thank you very much.
Team Everlast to the Team Everlast Fitness app. Download the Everlast Fitness app and find your greatness within.